With this strategy, you can analyze any currency and open a position in less than 5 minutes. The point that should be noted about RSI is that it is possible to leave RSI from saturated areas without falling or rising in price, and only with price fluctuations. To clarify the matter, if we pay attention to the price chart of Fibonacci again, we can see that in the place marked with a red line, the RSI has entered the overbought zone. But after a while, without the price falling much, only with the fluctuation of the RSI price, it is out of the overbought zone. So, always remember that using indicators alone can cause errors in decision-making in some cases, and they must be used together with other tools. Another interesting use of RSI is the use of trend lines with this indicator. In other words, in the same way that we use trend lines for price, in a similar way, we can use the same lines for RSI. The RSI indicator is used as support and resistance. In other words, in the same way that we use trend lines for price, in a similar way, we can use the same lines for RSI. The RSI indicator is used as support and resistance. Since this indicator has a good performance in analyzing the momentum and strength of trend movements, it can be used to detect important support and resistance levels in the price chart. In the image below, the horizontal line shows a strong resistance level on the price chart that the price has touched many times. The presence of this resistance zone is also clearly visible in the RSI indicator. In the two initial contact points, the value of RSI was 50 and 61, which indicates the greater strength of buyers in a normal state and without an absolute majority. At the third contact point, the RSI showed a value of 68, which shows the presence of stronger price movements. Although the price has been unable to break that resistance level at this point, it returns to this point very quickly. As we said together, the rapid return of the price to the previous price levels is caused by the increase in the power of buyers or sellers. During the last attempt to finally break the resistance, RSI has reached the level of 74. By closely examining the price chart, we realize that strong bullish candles have finally led to the failure of this chart level. This failure has been accompanied by a price jump, which is often a strong signal to buy. We must emphasize that the final breakout signal is issued when the price closes above or below a price line. Thank you for liking the video. Let's go to the most important strategy from which you can learn a lot. RSI divergence can predict a change in the direction of the market trend in advance, because it indicates a decrease in the momentum of the price movement. Therefore, a divergence occurs when there is potential for a trend continuation based on price. But the status of the RSI indicator indicates a change in the power ratio between buyers and sellers and the weakness of the recent price wave. In the chart below, at the end of the downtrend, the RSI indicator has created a divergence and predicts the future direction of the trend before the price returns. Although the price has recorded a lower bottom, the previous bearish wave has been considerably shorter and therefore weaker. In such a situation, the price can hardly make a new bottom. This decrease in strength in the market trend is confirmed by the divergence in RSI. In fact, our knowledge of the method of price wave analysis complements the chart analysis by RSI. With this description, the theory is completely understandable that price waves form the main foundations of trend concepts in chart analysis. Although the last price wave has recorded a new bottom, but the divergence of the RSI indicator shows that the last wave, the process has lost its power. In this strategy, change the RSI settings from 14 to 12 and change the second option clause to low. This will tell you the lowest candle number and give you a signal. This is for lower times. We can say that when the price A series of important ranges can be passed, important ranges such as support and resistance, which are very important traps. All people have liquidity in these levels. We can only say that with the work of whales. We only use against our market along with whale entered the market. Or I can even say that we enter and exit before the whale. When the price reaches the support range, for example, we should first look at the volume and footprint of the whales, which is determined by the volume and with RSA, whenever the purple line is the line. It broke the yellow and the divergence was confirmed, and before them the candle was also confirmed. We can enter.